We are about to head to Texas, so I hope y'all don't mind a different style video this week. We're going to include a little bit more of everything. I'm typically just showing y'all stuff that we find while we're in the rivers, creeks, metal detecting, or out bottle digging. But this is going to be more of a vlog style video, and I hope that y'all enjoy it. If you do, be sure that you drop a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, do so. Without any further ado, let's get right into the adventure. So, honest assessment of Texas. It's very flat. There's tons of wildflowers and tons of windmills, as you can see, and those things are massive. They are huge. It's been about 4 years since we've seen windmills or been this far west. We usually stay kind of in the southeast primarily, but it's absolutely beautiful out here and it's a nice change of scenery. My wife is big into the farmhouse style, so we decided to come to the Mecca, which is Waco, thanks to the Gaines family, who are famous for restoring homes in the farmhouse style. So today, we're at the silos. Tomorrow, we will be metal detecting, but I figured I'll give y'all a little bit of a bonus video and just give you a bit of an idea of what it looks like out here. It's absolutely beautiful. These huge grain silos have been a staple to this place the last few years. They're hard to miss. This whole area is absolutely gorgeous. I was a little bit worried for a little while about the grass of Addie running around on it, and then I realized it's all fake grass. It looks real though. It's cool. These are all like different food trucks. Sweet tea, waffle, chick pizza, all kinds of stuff to eat out here. It's a great entertainment area. Had a little wiffle ball field back there. Then you've got a huge area right here for the cornhole. And some really loud, weird blackbirds of some sort.
Is that a magpie? Y'all know?
The home of Dr. Pepper is also in this town that we're in. So let's go see what this is all about. I can't wait to read up on all of this. I don't know a ton about Dr. Pepper. I've always loved their old advertisements, so free from caffeine. I don't think that's how it is anymore. It says that that's Western Union and other messenger boys use these artesian fountains while out delivering messages in Waco in the late 1800s. So that's actually right here local to this Dr. Pepper building. Couple of early mineral waters. Here's the seltzer bottles. We never ever dig these. I don't know why. Would love to get my hands on a few of them. It's a pretty cool place. Look at that. Drink Dr. Pepper. Wheat and iron. 1890 syrup dispenser. So this is pretty cool. Tracing the evolution of soda from spring water to sweet concoction. So 1340, exploring the curative power of hot spring water. By 1535, they pioneered the use of chemicals in medicine. 1685, they started promoting medicinal power of the fizzy water. So just like our sodas today, they had a lot of fizz. 1732, a step closer to a man-made carbonation. 1764, commercializing carbonated water. Continued on, and this is where things start to get kind of interesting, is in the late 1770s. You starting to see this stuff right here. First bottled soft drink. 1806, commercialized carbonated water. Look at this right here. It's a really nice old bottle. 1831, soda, water, lemonade advertisement. From 1878, 1866, ginger sodas. And then here's the bottles that we find. Artesian Manufacturing Bottling Company bottles from the early 1900s. That could be a little bit earlier, actually. That could be into the 1890s. Here's a circa early 1900s Coca-Cola bottle, similar to the ones that we find. And here's a Pepsi Cola, which is really nice. And you can see that by 1893, pharmacist Caleb Bradham invented Brad's drink, which is what became Pepsi, which I've done the history on that before. And that's talking about John Pemberton. I've done a video on that too. So it's just really cool to see how the history made soda come all the way from just being a fizzy water that was medicinal in the 1500s to by the late 1890s becoming a large part of Americana and really all over the planet, being a widespread drink. So here's the well that's inside of the Dr. Pepper Museum. That's probably 30 foot down maybe. And this is what they dug out of it right here. So this gives you a good visual presentation. They're a little scared about, my daughter's a little scared to fall through. This is what was inside of the bottom of the well. So this is giving a representation of the brick lined walls that you saw. Look at the amount of glass that's in there. Just so many bottles, but that's typical for wells, cisterns, privies, y'all know. Any place they could dispose of the bottles, that's what they did. All right, here we go. The treasures of Dr. Pepper. People always say, why do you call yourself Adventure Archaeology? Archaeological evidence, circa 1900. That is a funny shaped hutch right there. That's really cool. That one's from Denton, Texas, Waco, Texas, and it's like that one says Beaumont, Texas. Dr. Pepper bookmarks from the early 1900s. Schweppes bottles, early 1800s. This is gonna be overseas stuff. Right there, that's got beautiful purple color to it. The only way that would have turned purple would have been sitting in the sun. Soda Schweppes water. That almost looks Indian. Keyhole girls. Nothing like the good old pinup girls, right? It's amazing that cardboard survived. All off at 10, 2, and 4. What's cool is you can fill in the price right there. That's actually handwritten by a pencil. So I guess each store could have a little bit of a difference in the cost. Can you imagine that thing clanging down the road loaded with hundreds of Dr. Pepper bottles in the 1930s? I can. I bet you that was a racket and a half. You can see the bottles come down through the window. They hit the conveyor. They run the line. With the liquid in there. That's so cool. And then whenever they come out the conveyor, they're hitting the crate over there. Another truck, International Model K. Golly, I bet that was a bumpy ride right there. Guess you never had to worry about having a flat. Artesian Manufacturing, Waco, Texas, bottle over there on the right. There's a Waco, Texas bottling seltzer. That's what the original labels would have looked like on the Dr. Pepper bottles. That's a really nice embossed bottle right there from Waco. Man, that's a super nice Dr. Pepper. I love the embossing on that one. And the one behind it too. Way cool. We're not gonna show you everything in this museum. There's too much to see. There's lots of these little automated screens that have the history in the background. Tons of bottles everywhere. There's a couple of Trimes up there. But look at that cooler. My gosh, I would love to have that cooler and those graphics on it. Since this video is kind of vlog style anyways, I'm gonna show y'all where we're staying at. We are way out in the middle of nowhere on a creek bank, which you know us and creeks, we love them. And we got this small cabin. It's just me and my wife and my daughter, so we didn't need anything too extravagant. And this was cheaper than all of the hotel rooms here in Texas. So this is gonna be home for the next few days for us. This is gonna be where we're staying during the Garrett Memorial Hunt. And I am tickled pink about this place. I mean, I really don't think you could beat the price. I think it was around 115 bucks a night, something like that. It's nothing super big or fancy, but it's all we need. And in my opinion, it's much better than a hotel room. It's got its own little kitchen in here. This is important. For those of you that don't know, my daughter has PKU, so we got to have a kitchen everywhere we go to be able to make her special foods. I'll show you all the upstairs, and I'm going to show you all out back, because out back is awesome. What are y'all doing?
Nothing.
Dad, come here.
Does have a balcony.
Daddy.
What?
I saw you down there.
You saw me down there?
Yeah.
With the skylight? I'm going to go see if I can see what's on the creek real quick.
Okay.
does have a nice sunroom slash screened in back porch. Got a couple of board games laying around. It does have a hot tub back here too. Be excited to try that out tonight. And I believe the creek's right back here, and they're calling it Fox Creek. So let's go see what it looks like. So far, every creek I've seen in Texas has been muddy. And I always wonder why everybody is like obsessed with the Alabama creeks. Apparently, we're very fortunate to have the beautiful waterways that we do. Here you go. Can't go anywhere without having a couple of bottles, right? They got a bottle tree here. So Fox Creek looks more like a ditch to me, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, it's got a little bit of water in it, but nothing super impressive. That's okay, because we're not going to be here very much anyways. We're going to be out metal detecting. Guys, we have made it home. We hope that you enjoyed this vlog style video, the Dr. Pepper Museum, and a little bit of a tour of Waco, Texas. We had an absolute blast. While we were there, we did do the Garrett Memorial Hunt, so we are going to have a metal detecting video coming up, so please be sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss that. And let us know in the comments below if you did enjoy this vlog style. If you did, this might be something that we start incorporating a bit more into the channel. We will catch you guys in Friday's video.